Okay.
What do you got?
Right.
Tell me what you hate to read.
How much time do you have?
Literally all night.
Oh, in that case,
Let's get into it.
let's get into it.
You've got 2 Jens this week.
Welcome.
And we're hobby authors. We're hobby authors and we're annoyed.
Yeah. Stop.
But we're still gonna read it.
I've never DNF'd a book.
Not one time. Actually, smash.
Book icks. These are things that authors do that give us the ick.
See, we understand. Trying our best from the flip side, I empathize. I don't want to say I fully get it. I feel like that's overreaching beyond my experience level. But,
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's some things you just gotta stop doing.
Okay. So
Okay.
I will say,
Okay?
I have never DNF'd a book, except for one. But so typically, icks don't stop me from reading, but I will roll my eyes and put it down for a minute. In any case, comment below what book you think that I DNF'd and what 5-book series you think she just didn't finish.
You know what? It was actually powerful to take back my autonomy. I felt like I was trapped.
Okay, so why don't we go like one for one? So
Sure
like
thing.
you give me one, and then I'll tell you if it's on my list, and then like we'll discuss.
I'm so glad.
I wish I
Okay.
could do that.
Ready?
Ready.
Can I trust him for 30 chapters?
Ugh, I don't have that on my list, but it is now.
It's fine. Here's the thing. A little morally gray, a little he deserves not to be trusted.
Right.
Eat it up.
Yes.
Absolutely. Work. Who am I?
You don't say that.
I've never said that. Work. Yeah, the Can I Trust Him for 30 chapters.
Yeah.
When it's so drawn out.
If he's given examples of why to trust him, have them gradually shift into trusting him like any normal human.
Absolutely.
I get it. You have to give them distance so that it's like you yearn for them to get together, because let's be honest, they're getting together.
Right. And if the only singular conflict is that she doesn't trust him, there needs to be an iota of more dimension than that for me.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It's just how I feel. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Making a lovable character for the sole purpose of killing them off.
I kind of get it.
Ick. You can, okay, here's the thing. When you just kill somebody off that's supposed to be lovable, like you've done blonde hair, blue eyes, amazing personality, so caring, they just excel at everything.
Yeah.
And then boom, dead. It's like, first of all, I saw it coming.
Absolutely. It's even when the grumpy characters take a liking to them.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you know they're just not going to live. Don't get attached.
It's like you're trying too hard, though.
Yes.
You're trying too hard to make them a lovable character. You're checking off all of the stereotypes of what a lovable character should be. And then you just axe them.
For what reason?
For what?
Emotional despair, obviously.
Whenever I read it, I don't feel like it's, oh, wow,
You know
this
what
is
it is?
literary genius.
It feels like you didn't try hard enough to hurt me.
Exactly.
You didn't try
Do
hard
better.
enough to wound me. Make
Yeah.
it bleed. Anyways.
That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay, amazing.
Next.
All right, this one.
I feel like it's going to be good.
When the age gap is measured in millennia. Like,
shut up. I've never read a book like that. Millennia?
what do you think Twilight is?
100 years is
Yeah.
not millennia.
Okay, it's a bit of an over-exaggeration.
Oh,
Right.
Okay, I was taking that so literal.
No, like when the age gap hits 3 digits,
Yeah.
I'm out. And I feel like that's not a soft line.
Yeah.
That's a pretty hard line. Here's the thing. You have this character. They've traveled the lands. They've seen everything there is to see within their reach. They've become cultured. Everything. And then they meet this little 18-year-old girl.
Yep.
And they're like, you know what?
She's in her prime.
That does it for me. That's it. And I can't read it. It hurts too much.
It's just too much. It's just, it's overdone. It's
overdone.
Here's the thing. I think what Stephanie was doing.
Steph.
Our girl Steph.
You go, Steph.
You go. Hey.
Snaps for Steph. I think I have nothing but respect for you. Really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think what she was really getting at was, here's a mature man,
Mm-hmm.
and this is how long it takes for them to reach us at 18. Okay? Like, let's just acknowledge, let's go for maturity and not millennia.
Yeah. Absolutely. A good communicator over an 1,000-year-old man and is suddenly interested in a barely legal woman.
I think that's a solid.
Yeah,
That's a solid.
Okay, what do you got to lighten the mood?
What do I got to lighten the mood? It's still on brand with love interest.
Okay.
Only ever having one boy best friend, no girlfriends, and then he turns into the love interest, or he gets his heart broken because he's obviously in love with her.
Oh, yeah.
Don't like it. I think that there should just be friends.
Platonic relationships exist. That's life.
I'm just not into it.
I know what they're trying to get at. They're trying to get that background, that passion, without having to build it up for chapters and chapters and chapters. So like I can understand that when it's friends to lovers, but when it's friends to being jealous of the FMC because now she found a new interest, that boggles my mind.
Right.
Because it's purely designed to stir up the pot of the couple.
Right. Why doesn't she have any other friends?
Yes.
Why is the only friend this boy best friend?
Right. Okay.
Next.
Next.
Oh no.
Pregnancy trope.
Yo, I agree.
Yeah. Get it out.
Particularly surprise pregnancy. Like as if you didn't know
get rid of it.
What you were doing. What the possibilities are.
Yeah. Yes.
That's an education floundering, in my opinion.
And if the whole trope of the book is that like she is uneducated in that aspect, that is also an ick. Straight ick. No thank you.
Okay, I have a question.
Answer.
I love when you do that.
Thank you.
Okay, when it's like Regency period.
Okay.
Do you give it a pass when like she doesn't know if she's uneducated of how things work?
Yes, I give it a pass if it makes sense for the time.
Piece? Okay.
Yeah, if we're talking like Bridgerton-esque.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Then sure. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not my favorite trope by any standards,
but got it. Noted.
I feel like you already knew that.
Gonna have to erase all that.
Yikes.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, I have two. One is gonna be so fast. This is pretty preference-y. Like I can understand people read this.
Okay.
But high school anything. I'm done. I don't want it. I really do not care. I tried to read something that I read and I loved in high school. I hated it so much because the things that teenagers do, the mistakes that they make that are used to like drive the plot,
it's just so bad.
So annoying.
It's
bad. Like, miscommunication.
Yeah.
Talk. Send a text. I don't know. Yeah.
It's so bad.
High school anything. I'm out.
High school anything. Yeah, I agree.
I'll read the back if it says
absolutely agree.
High school, I'm done.
1,000%.
That's a red flag right there.
Yes.
And then I was just gonna say like dead innocent beings, like animals.
Yep.
Children, babies.
Yep.
You know who you are.
Wow.
Sorry. I do not like that.
So strongly. So strongly.
It's just not okay. Like a dead dog.
Yeah.
Dead cat?
Yes. There's absolutely no way. There's no way. If you kill a pet, that's not it.
J.K. Rowling, how dare you? That broke my heart, okay? Hedwig was such a good girl.
Why would you bring that up?
I'm telling you. But see? That's an ick.
Yeah.
But it just makes me mad, so I don't know if that's like rage.
Yeah, that could be trauma.
That could just be, But I don't think it's good. Like, I get it. I don't get it.
Have you seen The Neverending Story?
Shut up.
Great. Good. We're on the same page. Okay. Great. Yeah. That's exactly how I feel about that. Cool. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
The ways in which authors describe.
No. I know.
Skin.
Wait.
Creamy, milky, you know what I mean?
Okay, I definitely thought this was going to be different.
It's, when he gets entranced by her milky, smooth
skin,
and it's like, what?
And you just don't like that description? Is it like word moist?
It's like creamy. Like, why would you use creamy? Like, I just don't like it. It doesn't sit right.
Okay, so that's a true ick, I'd say.
Yeah, it just doesn't, I'd agree. Why is it all, you know what? I think the thing is, why is it all using dairy products to describe it? Like, I think that's the sticking point because, like, that's not it for me.
I have a theory.
I mean, I use dairy products to describe other things.
Like dairy things. things.
Like dairy adjacent things that happen following him ogling her.
I'm so confused. What?
What are you talking about?
Me? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about?
What's a dairy adjacent thing?
Yeah, what the f*** are you talking about?
What? I have tears. That's so ridiculous.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying it's good, but like for me, it's not like a total ick. But I can see why it would be an ick.
Yeah.
This is like a writing style ick. So adjectives that like suddenly pop up in a chapter and then they're used twice in that exact same chapter, but then never to be seen again in the rest of the novel. I don't know what it is. I get it. Certain words mean certain things, and you're like, but that's the only way to describe this one thing. But then just change the thing. You're the author.
You can do whatever you want.
You get to pick.
Yeah.
You get to thesaurus.
That's the thing, though. I think they just used a thesaurus.
They found the cool word and then they used it twice.
Yeah.
And listen, I can see it in my own writing. I've done it, absolutely. But
Yes.
I cannot wait to edit that out, okay? Like,
Yes.
I will catch that in the editing process. Give me just an adjective.
Harrowing.
Perfect. I don't even know what that means.
Great.
Here's the thing. If you use harrowing twice in your entire book, and it happens to be within 3 pages, I'm going to be completely taken out of the book.
Oh.
I don't like it.
Like, is that bad?
Yeah, I notice it, and I'll read the first one, and I'll be like, harrowing, oh, okay.
Mm.
And then I'll read the second one, and I'll be like, harrowing, of course, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course,
Right.
Well, it couldn't be anything else, could it? That's exactly what runs through my mind whenever that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. I do get that. I mean, I have done it.
I've
In
done
my
it.
writing.
I've done it.
And
I have it.
I also can't wait to
Can't wait
make
to fix
that
that
go
up.
away.
Can't wait to fix it up. Or just like use it. If it's an adjective you really like, then use it more frequently. That's fine.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
if it just shows up in one chapter, I'm just like, ugh.
Mm-hmm. How many more do you have?
1.
I have one more as well.
Oh my god, twins!
We didn't even talk about this beforehand.
I'm very impressed that we're not doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked.
We have opinions.
And they're different.
For once.
Take that, our spouses. Okay. I'm a different brain, I promise. All right, the last one is like your point adjacent. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Okay.
Poorly written side characters. And when I'm talking about poorly written side characters, I'm talking about the ones that are supposed to be the comic relief, but all they really do is ask about the romantic plot line. And they don't add the comic relief.
Ooh.
They're just like moving along like the character development. And it's like, yes, I understand a character-driven plot device. I do. I've used it. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
However, they still have to be a character.
They still have to, yeah.
They still have to be funny. They still have to have a personality.
Yeah.
Their own flaws.
Their own goals.
Their own
are
decisions.
Separate.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine if they're on the same team and they have similar goals, but they're going to have a different approach. And they should.
And they should. Because not everybody's going to think like the main character. And truly, there's other things that exist beyond the main character that are external factors. So they need to be written about as well.
No notes. I couldn't have said it better.
Thank you.
And the last one on my list, majorly obvious outcomes. Just surprise me, okay?
Yeah.
Try.
It's like when they start immediately talking about an attribute on a character that they've never talked about before, and then that character dies that chapter.
Yep.
You know who you are.
Yep. The foreshadowing is like the chapter before.
Yeah. Or the main character or whoever finds a random text of old lore, of like fairy tales that aren't applicable anymore.
Yeah.
And then the next chapter, it's like, oh my god, the
They're
main
real.
monster's alive. You also know who you are.
It's just kind of an ick when it's like, when I know what's happening next.
When the foreshadowing almost ruins the plot twist itself.
Yeah. Exactly.
I agree.
Can be done well.
Can be. And here's the thing. This is all coming from level
2?
1.5?
1.25?
Like 1.75 we're talking about?
Max.
Not even a full 2 stars here. Okay, this is what we're dealing with.
These are our opinions.
These are our fun,
so not judgmental,
completely personal opinions.
Yeah. Leave your icks in the comments below, because how fun is it to trash on everything all the time?
Yeah. But you know what? The icks in books made me believe that I could write.
It's true.
So
It's true.
It gave me the confidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
To think I can do this.
Yeah. Enough to actually do it.
Exactly.
And you did. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, let us know what kinds of videos you'd like us to do.
Oh.
Subscribe.
Then
you can keep up with our journey and super help our YouTube channel, help us grow and reach and create a new community of people who love to read and write. Because that's my dream.
Yeah, I love that. Just like a nice little community with open minds.
Who are kind, unlike this video. I think we're brutally honest.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But honestly, here's the thing. Every author that we've alluded to has made so much money and is wildly successful. And really, imitation is the best form of flattery. So all I'm going to say is, yes, we have our opinions, but you paved the way.
You did. And thank you.
Thank you. From 2 hobby authors. We thank you.
Yes, we were done. If you want to, are you a hobby author? Subscribe.
Yeah.
Is it done in your hobby time?
Thanks for hanging out with us.